Sorry, where was I? So I got confused. I went to clearly. I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's in the kitchen. Hello, you lovely people of the internet, and welcome to another day of me being seriously messed up. And today, Seriously Messed Up is brought to you from the morning, like I said I would, except I'm doing it different than I said I would. Hang on a minute. Grinding myself some coffee. I've been awake long enough to go to the toilet, so you've missed me morning poo. I know. But, so I've been awake long enough to start grinding me coffee, to put me glasses on, to get all these shizzle together. And this is what my day looks like. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I've already been awake once to get me breakfast, but that's not going to count. That was like 6 o'clock. Get me breakfast and then went back to sleep. Because that's what smart people do. Or idiots, one of the two. Can't make me mind up. So here I am. I'm just going to make myself some coffee. I'll be back with you in a tick. Personally, I think this is going to be a very bad idea. I've just had to put the light on because it's so sodding well dark in here. And of course, there was loads of messing around as well involving, and because I'd stopped the camera, stopped the camera recording, turned away to make me coffee, and when I turned back, the camera had shut itself down, so when I turned it back on again, it didn't recognise that there was a microphone involved in it all. So I've had to repair the whole thing, which was an extra 3 or 4 minutes of me dicking about again, because I haven't had to do it for months. It just does it. This is like, I have to remember how to do it. So yeah, it's added excitement, I suppose, because otherwise I wouldn't have this excitement. What I would be doing now is sat in front of the screens, looking at stuff and filling me head full of shite, which is what I'm going to do now. What time is it? It's 8:30. How it's taken half an hour for all that dicking about, I will never know. But my coffee's there anyway. I'm here. You're there. The light's there. Baby tack's in my hand. Tack's having a rest there. All the screens are there. The widget's in a room. Everybody in the outside is in the outside. And, yeah, something, obviously. So you missed a bit of excitement there. We have had some excitement. I was looking on Tinternet, right? That Martin Lewis money person turned up saying, oh, all your thingies are going to go really expensive if you're on like your basic sort of thingy. And I was like, I was supposed to have a look then, hadn't I? And I had a look. It says, all the things that I looked at, the best saving I could make is £20 a month, which is a lot of money, kinda. But when I consider that the people who I'm with, over, which is shit by the way, it's like I'm 190 quid in credit. So I've already given them money anyway. So I won't feel the price rising because I've already given money. And eventually, if that keeps going up, which it does, once it gets over a certain point, I'll just go, actually, no, you're overcharging me, can you stop doing it? And I'll bring it down myself. I've done it before. While I like the idea of like having a thing that says, oh, this is good, it's going to be 20 quid cheaper now a month, which I mean, what would I spend that extra 20 quid on, you ask? I ask myself that. What would you spend that extra £20 on? Well, it's good that you ask, because I would probably buy more coffee. Quite stunning, really, isn't it? Quite the whole thing of it. What else would I do? I would buy coffee. Oh, yeah, no, I'll take it back. I would buy coffee and maybe spend some more money on Marks & Spencer's yellow sticker shite, because, it's Marks & Spencer's yellow sticker shite, which is cheaper. I mean, it's not really cheaper, obviously, because, like, they don't reduce it enough. It's like Sainsbury's stamps. They take, like, about 30p off, and it's like, oh, come on. Their stickers are orange anyway. It's not as good as yellow stickers. That's Sainsbury's for you. Don't particularly like them, but that's where we do all our shopping. Anyway, yeah, so there's me little update about my boring little life. Just got a little bit more exciting for a tiny little bit. Yeah, I know. Great, isn't it? Actually, I'll interrupt myself here. I'm expecting a delivery today from the post office. It's not being sent by the post office, obviously, because that's just like, they don't do that, not very often anyway. So the postman's going to be knocking on my door and saying, I've got a parcel for you, and it's a really big pair of dungarees. So I'll have another pair of dungarees that I can wear, because I like dungarees. So I'll put my dungies on, and then I'll probably go out and give them an airing. And I might take the camera out with me and document the shite that is my life. I mean, it's not shite. Document my actual boring life of what I do. Oh, look, here's a fat trans chick walking down the road, kind of thing. Boring. Honestly, my life's boring. I don't know how I can convince you any other way. My life is boring. This is all I do. Sit in front of a telly screen thing, looking at stuff and filling my head full of stuff, then pressing buttons and see what happens, then having ideas, and then going out and drinking coffee. That's it. But anyway, you'll find all this out as you see the rest of my day being documented. You know what's really exciting? Just as I turned the camera off, Dan, my social prescriber phoned me. So I've got an appointment to see them, not this Monday, the following Monday. So there you go, a bit more of extra excitement that was almost caught on camera. The timing of these things, I tell you. That was it. No, I've got nothing else. Just stop it. Leave me alone. Just very briefly, because you're not going to hear me above all this noise, I'm going to record myself writing a poem. So, I'm back home after a little adventure in the outside. You're not getting any of the outside stuff. I'll tell you what I did, though. Went to the market to Love Army HQ, see Walter, just very briefly. Then I went up to Coffee Number 1, had myself a coffee and wrote a poem, and there's footage of that somewhere in all of this, because I don't know how I'm sort of cobbling it all together. The poem will be at the end of the video, no matter what happens, probably. Right. And then after that, I went on a search for some body mist or perfume or something like that has a specific smell to it. A specific scent, the smell of dead hippies. Now, I knew what it was that I was looking for, but I wanted to see, because I am curious, if any of the shops selling perfumes, body mists, etc. could help me out. None of them could, and that's particularly cool. Lush really tried to help, and I knew Lush didn't have it in, because the closest they've got to it is Karma, which does smell like how I want. It smells, yeah, it does have that scent to it, but not quite. There's an under thing. Now I'm really sensitive to smells, scents, sensitive to chemicals. Like, I bought some really cheap stuff. Oh God, I'm having one of those flashback things, like a deja vu thing. Like, I've done this before, recorded this video before. That's freaky. So anyway, I bought this cheap Nag Champa scented smell stuff. Spray, and there is a hint of that Nag Champa, but what I mostly smell is orange. It's overpoweringly orange, and it smells like some kind. I was going to say drain cleaner. It's not like that. Not that kind of chemically smell, but it does smell like something you clean your floors with. Really, really orangey, and not at all what I was looking for, which is a bit disappointing. So I've ended up buying this other stuff that is not even close to it, but I like the smell of it. It's spiced honey and oud from Superdrug, and it's nowhere near like the smell I wanted at all, but I do like the smell of it, so that is my new honk for the next few days until I get bored with it. So anyway, after that little experiment, I've been to the international shop as well, the European international shop. Big bag of sausages for £1. Well, just a little bit over £1 because there's VAT on top of it, I think. It was over £1 then. It was £1 something or other. It was like £1.30, I think it was. It wasn't VAT. It was something on it though. It was like £1.30. It was absolutely worth it. So I'll die of sausage poisoning again. Not for the first time. And it's really interesting actually because I've seen like this international shop featured on Facebook in some of like one of the like local promoting local things, and then I can only assume it's all the bots wading in saying we don't want that foreign stuff here. It's like, oh come on, I hate the way that we're being bombarded by this xenophobic, bigoted bilge. It's horrible. And the governments, because they're the ones who ultimately, or somebody, we need to have that level of crap shut down, because then all these right-wing bigots, which all of them will see how much of a minority they are once all the bots have gone, and they've been emboldened by this, and I hate it. I hate that this country is going through this. I hate bigotry. And it's that thing, whenever you scratch the skin of a bigot, there's more bigotry underneath. So all those ones who say they don't like Muslims, for instance, that's one particular brand of them. They probably are homophobic as well. Probably. Almost certainly they will be transphobic. And of course they'll be misogynists as well, because they tend to be those sorts of people. I think it's a sad state of affairs anyway, that we're in this mess. And further amplifying the thing that I should stay away from social media because it is really bad for my head. So I'm not sure if this experiment has worked or not, of doing it like this. I do know I will do what I said. If I do this again, which I probably will do, I will do what I said I would do yesterday. Just do the living my life bits and not have the hello bit, because I did the hello bit this morning and I kind of want to keep that now. I mean, I could edit it out, but that takes away the shitness of things. I like the shitness. So we'll have some shitness, but there won't be shitness in any others that I do like this. If I do it again, which I probably will, because I'm that sort of person. And I've realised the book with the poetry in is all the way in the kitchen. Think yourselves lucky. You haven't just had to edit a video with me macerating a sausage. Some would say things like that are unpleasant. I wouldn't know. Kids screaming outside already. I haven't even done anything yet. This is a poem anyway. It's called Feast. Third time lucky or something. I'm on fire, thoughts speeding through the inner turmoil of burning shreds of lost time, still climbing the walls of tiresome grift, a dilettante masquerading as a polymath, genius clobber obscuring the fake it to make it, one of Plato's fakirs disrobed. A lost art, a forgotten name, the shame of a light-bearing tide of life's soliloquy, hanging on every stage, plain and strange, captivating everyone just the same, plagiarising every word, every smashed-together figurative phrase, left dazed and confused, drunk on hubris, a portmanteau of radical delinquency and performative conformity, A bastion of waiting, remaining concealed in plain sight. The mythos whose gravitas has slipped its shoes under the table, seeking more than crumbs, but cutlets and black bread, steaming flanks of red meat and burnt ends turning on the spit, feeding on the last remnants of all that is left. This poet was late to the feast. That took 3 goes and editing on the 3rd go because, like, it's got words in it and I can't read some of them because my writing's terrible. Well, not terrible, just difficult to read. My writing's fantastic, just illegible. There you go. I wish I had more to say. I don't. That is it. I am done for the day. I hope the world is kind to you. Thank you for putting up with me. And I'll see you tomorrow. Love yous. Bye.